Yeah, hello and welcome, guys. Hope we are doing great. So, I am again here with a new video around the Ollama. So, in this video, we'll try uh, giving here input file, and you go through this doc and read it carefully. I want to ask some query around this. Okay, so this query I have put it here, and I have attached my resume here, and it is already, I guess, I think 2 3 minutes plus already, and it is taking time now. It is saying after 2 3 minutes, okay, I have thoroughly reviewed the resume. Here is the breakdown of your question. I might have categorized clearly based on the information provided. So regarding objective, your experience, remote work, so this will still adding here. Now coming to your question, can I train Ollama locally? So you might have the question in your mind: can I train Ollama locally? Let's see. But the answer is yes. So yes, you can't fully train a big LLM from scratch in Ollama, but you can run it locally and customize it very effectively for your own data and task. So this gives you the step here. What Ollama actually allow. So in general, you cannot train locally, but we'll have to do some modification. Okay, so it's a the rough answer is yes. So this is user, and open browser and post question, and this, and you'll have the docker this. Suppose you have the model file generator Ollama, so to build new file this, okay, you'll have to put here something like this. You'll have to go for, well, so particularly this will be your local environment. So I'll have the doc, and I can embed here within Ollama like I did here. Then it will have here to play around the vector data will have. Then it will send the context, and then we'll have argument. Then it will come to after prompt, it will come to LLM. Then it will response. Okay, so this is how completely it will be working. So we'll try replicating the same thing in the coming video. Okay, so first thing I will have to prepare with that kind of environment. Then I can demonstrate. So in this video, I have attached here my resume, and it say these are the findings. Okay, so this is all the findings it has uh, within that resume. From now, I am about to ask the question here. From so share me the details. Share the details of my graduation. Okay, so let's see. So let me come again here. So how I started, I added my resume here, and within that resume I have all everything whatever I do. From here I have completely BCMC, and you go through this doc and read it carefully. I want to ask some questions around it, and intentionally I have made this mistake, the queries around. Okay, so the chat, even the chat GPT, it correct itself. So again, I have asked, and you see here the sound of that means it is taking more load. So some sound coming from my laptop. Maybe fan sound I can observe here. Okay, so the Ollama, you can go for training our own. Okay, so we can train it locally and we can have the questions put up based on the business requirement and you can take the response. Okay, so this is how we'll go through. So this is basically in my case. So I want it locally, have documents, want accurate answer, use Ollama plus RAG. Okay, so not training. So basically it will not be training here. The RAG will have to use. So the step by step RAG setup, Python, this. Now coming to what is RAG. Okay, so you can ask the question like this. So RAG is exactly what you need if you want Ollama to answer from your own document without training the model. So what is RAG? Retrieval generation, augmented generation. Now coming to again this question. So this answer is you cannot train your Ollama locally, but you can achieve that one. You will have your data, you put up here in within Ollama and you can get the response. Okay, and this can be achieved through RAG. So you cannot fully train a big element from scratch in Ollama, but you can run it locally and customize it very effectively for your own data and tasks. Okay, so we'll see in the coming video everything step by step we will have here. Clear? Now, so this is the question: what is RG? Yeah, so RG exactly what you need. So I want this document and I want to train. Without training, I want to respond. So what is RAG? Retrieval augmented generation. Simple meaning the AI first search your document, then uses only the found content to answer your query. Okay, so I will put up here the document. So it will find and search within that document, maybe documents multiple, and use only to found context to answer our query. Okay, so without error, the model answer from its general knowledge can hallucinate, doesn't know your private doc. With RG, searches your document, ex- extract relevant chunk, send them to LLM. Answer is grounded in your data. So this is how we can achieve it. So node retrieval, fully locally, very accurate. No retraining, sorry, no retraining, fully local, very accurate. So RAG architecture will be your PDF, then doc, then text to text split into the chunks, then embedding vector member, vector database, question search, then it will Ollama LMS, and the final answer will have. So step by step RAG setup you can go for. So we can install. I already have Python dependency, prepare your doc, load and split. What I but what if I want to use with Moodle? So is it possible? If yes, how? Okay, so yes, it is possible, but how possible? Let's see. You can use Ollama plus RG with PHP and Moodle. So Moodle just need to talk to your local AI services. Then the heavy AI works run separately. This is actually the best clean architecture of this. So how the architecture will be? So this will be like this. Too much complicated. Why I need a S3 bucket? So local environment. Okay. So this one is a different one in case I have the data over the S3. So this is local environment. So I'll have here, we have already seen this one. So the data here, I have doc, I can embed that. Then I'll have the vector data. All the chunk will go here. Then I will have the context. It will augment. It will generate a prompt here. Then it will send to LMS, LLM, and it will respond me here. So this is the step. So we can go for. Okay. Well, so this is how you can go for. So this is basically the complete architecture. In either case, it will be working as same. So Moodle doesn't run AI. So Moodle call an API. Yes. So Moodle basically will not be working on the CLI or the other thing in general, but the API will be working fine. So I have already mentioned here how you can use the REST API here. Okay, so you can go through in case you want to learn more around the API. Okay, so this is clear now. AI run on the local microservices, run as a local microservices. Okay, so that is how we will have to access through the REST API. Okay, so Moodle REST, then RAG API. Okay, so then the vector DB, then Ollama. So recommended architecture. Okay, we'll have this. Okay, so we can install the RAG API, Python plus fast API install like this. This will be the Python code. Okay, so like this we can go for. Now coming to the response here, share details of my graduation. Okay, so on my resume I have mentioned here bachelor. It say the BCA, university name this, degree this, year of completion this, and specialize and focus. Okay, so this is the details I have seen. But what I ask, I only ask for the graduation. It also give me the master degree. Also, it is giving me, but this is not something I have asked. Also, everything it is saying here. So the information, the response will depend on your the prompt, how accurate your prompt is. Okay, so share the details of my graduation. No other response, only my graduation details. Okay, so let's see. I ask again. So that is something around the prompt. So it doesn't mean it is giving the wrong information, but yeah, it gives the lots of thing here. I have not requested board, but it gives just because of my the prompt is not so accurate. Let's see. I have given some, I think the better prompt this time. Okay, and the resume I show to you. Let me come to that resume. I can show you here. So this was the document I have actually attached there. Okay, and if I come to BCA section, so this is the section here. Okay, so BCA, so only one line thing has been given here. Bachelor of Computer Application from IGNO. No other place I have mentioned this. So now you see I have put it here only one liner and it is giving me the details. Okay, so and the details I have in the very detailed thing here. I can see university name, it is taking from the maybe from the web, it is taking the complete information. Okay, so you know I have never mentioned here the full form. BCA, the year of completion I have given here, specialization focus, so it also cover from the other part of my resume. Okay, so other part of mention I have mentioned here. These are the thing I have mentioned. So it is taking from here, but even it is not taking. It can take from the internet also. So maybe it is taking from there. So master is also the same thing. It the information I see the accurate. Okay. Now to see the details of migration, no other response. So again, it say this one. Okay, so this time much better, but yeah, again I have the information for both the graduation and the post. Okay, so this is how we can import the doc here, and you can extract the information from that doc through the command line. So this was well possible within the normal chat, but yeah, this one I am doing the locally, and even you can do go through the same steps via the command line. And how you can use the command line, I have already created a video over here. You can go through that, and you can have a query in case you see any challenges. Okay, so this is all from this video. Thank you for watching, and have a great day ahead.